Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I'm ZeldaMaster, and in the last episode we completed up the ancient cistern. Now here we are in front of the water dragon. So, the sword you carry is different since I last saw you. Yes, I see it is much improved. To think the goddess's chosen hero is but a mere boy. Quite a twist. Not sure if I should be offended by that. Chosen hero or not? You do not yet possess the strength required to wield the full power of that blade. You must train yourself further, devote yourself wholly to this task. Farewell, boy. Okay, I got that. So, what we need to do next, since we already powered up our sword slightly, all it's done is made the sword sharper and slightly longer, so now it will deal more damage. And what we need to do now is locate the next sacred flame, and to do so, to pretty much know where we can find the next trial gate, is we have to make our way back to the Isle of Songs and learn a new song from them. So let's go ahead and make our way straight there. And we did obtain the whip from the ancient cistern, which I find to be really useless outside of the ancient cistern. Like, you're not really going to be using it that much. It's kind of cool maybe to like whip enemies around with it like this. But yeah, it's not really even an enemy, but you can whip enemies and insects and stuff like that with it, and it's kind of cool just to see how it reacts. Let me see if I can kill this butterfly with it. Oh, you can. There you go. It's dead. Let's see if I can kill these guys. I killed them both. Yeah, so this is the whip, guys. You can whip things if you couldn't tell by now. All right, let's go ahead and make our way to the sky and head straight to the Isle of Songs, which is located inside the Thunderhead Dome. So yeah, we have quite a bit of flying to do, but once we know what the song is, we can head straight to the location because there's pretty much no more side quests we need to do now. I kind of covered it all before we took out the ancient cistern. So from pretty much like main event to main event, we don't have to have a side quest, you know, kind of delay what's in between. And now I'm gonna try this. I don't think it's gonna work. It's facing the wrong direction. I'd get too much of a boost in the opposite direction and I'd end up not getting any closer to it. But yeah, I want to head straight inside this hole in the Thunderhead so I can make my way to the thing. I wasn't really paying attention. My phone literally just went off, so I looked off of the screen to see what my phone said. So yeah, I could not see the tornado or the cyclone like coming my way. But it doesn't matter. As you saw, like, I got hit by one, and I guess it took a heart, but that was pretty much it. It didn't really do much aside from take a heart. Like, it didn't blast you really far away from where you were, which is nice. Because from what I remember in, like, Wind Waker and I believe Phantom Hourglass, there were similar ones in the sea. Just like random cyclones. And if you get caught in them, you'd fly away. So it's nice that in this game it's not like that. There's like only cyclones located around the Thunderhead. There's some random ones out there like when you're flying, but they're really easy to avoid. You only find a lot here, like right outside of this area, and I don't know why. I guess that way you're more alert when you're flying, because you could just like, oh, this is not like Wind Waker though, because in this game it's motion controls, so you can't like set your sail to go a specific direction and just like literally leave your game. In this game you have to constantly intend while flying because enemies might come up. I mean, granted, in Wind Waker they would come up as well, but less frequently. And the map was just generally so big that you could just keep sailing for a really long time. But yeah, the map here isn't that big when it comes to flying, I guess, so it's not as bad. I don't know if that's a good thing. I guess it is, because I don't really like meaningless just flying for no reason. But let's go ahead and quickly Skyward Strike before it wears off. And yeah, you should do this again. We've done this before. This is how we located the Farore's trial gate. So we're going to be doing the exact same, but with a different goddess, I guess you could say. Or the goddess will tell us of a different one. So let's go ahead and get ready. I believe Fi's the one who tells us, but what's cool is the statue of the goddess moves its mouth like it's giving us information, or it's thinking, it's doing something. I'm not sure. Either way, it's kind of cool, like detail that they've added. So anyways, Master Link, I have important information. When you struck the crest with a Skyward Strike from your sword, a message from the goddesses awakened deep within my memory. The goddess intended this message for you, Master. These are her words. Alright, what are they? It's gonna be played into a song, most likely. He who seeks the sacred flames, listen well, for I am the one guiding you from my place at the edge of time. 2 sacred flames remain. Should you desire to possess them, you must obtain the other sacred gifts. For each trial you overcome, you shall be blessed with another gift. Alright. Harness the power of these gifts, and let there be no doubt you shall find yourself standing before the majesty of the sacred flames. Now, I give you another melody. It will serve you as a key to unlocking your next trial, which awaits you within the shifting sands of Lanayru Desert. So they shifted up the order. Instead of revisiting them in the same order you did before, we're going to Lanayru instead of Eldin, so Eldin will be last, which is cool because, yeah, Eldin is much more difficult, and it's just much more exciting, like the next temple for it, so it's nice that we're taking on Lanayru next. Plus, I'd rather get rid of the barren part of the game, because Lanayru's all desert, but I realize I am speaking over this, so maybe I should be quiet. The song you just heard is called Nayru's Wisdom. Use the Song of Knowledge to find the next trial. You learned Nayru's Wisdom. Yeah, alright, sweet. So that song was really calm. Kind of like the song we learned to open up the first trial as well. So yeah, I believe it was Farore's Courage. So yeah, it's not really much different. Like, they're really nice songs to play, like really peaceful and stuff. But yeah, I have memorized Nayru's Wisdom for you. You can now use dowsing to locate the next gate, or the gate to the next trial. You should set a course for Lanayru Desert immediately, and that's what we're gonna do, because we're gonna head straight to the trial. Nothing will stop us in between. That is my goal right now, because that is what's next. Now, I don't really need to start dowsing yet, because we're really far away from the trial gate, but yeah, I just decided to open it up really quickly so it doesn't constantly blink. I hate how the game does that. When it wants you to check something, it just continuously blinks. I mean, I guess they've been doing that from the beginning of time, and when I say that, I'm trying to make a pun, because Ocarina of Time, they've been doing that, and like with Navi. So yeah, just pretty much every time the game wants to give you a little information, something has to constantly like blink or buzz, and it annoys me. Thing is, like, I don't notice it when recording, because usually I'm talking and like other stuff. Like, I just generally, like, the music isn't that loud, etc., etc. But then when it comes to like editing the video, or like rewatching it, or knowing you guys are watching it with the blinking, that's what drives me insane. And just knowing that I forgot to like check it and like do something to prevent the constant beep. Because yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure no one wants to hear a constant beep within a game. Like, that must get really annoying, and it does that a lot in this game, and it's like really easy to like just not notice, and that happens with me quite a bit, like I said, when recording. I guess when you're playing though, you would notice it immediately if you have the volume up, but then again, usually when I play, like for fun, I'm just I'm like listening to music. I never actually like listen to the game audio anymore. I used to, obviously, like the first time I play a video game, I have to listen to the video game audio, because the music is so important in video games, at least in my eyes. Like, it really sets the theme for everything. So you need that music. But when you're like replaying through a game, or like grinding or anything, I just usually listen to like just other music, like not video game music. Just play something on like Spotify or something. So yeah, that's my whole thing. I don't know why I got so into like detail with that, but anyways, let's go ahead and point in the direction we must land in, and that is right in the north gate. Don't worry, yeah, right by the temple is where the gate is located. You don't even have to look at all. Yeah, this place is huge, it's vast, it looks confusing, etc., etc., but the gate is just like a couple steps away. So let's go ahead, and if you can't see it by now, you should be able to see it immediately right now. So we have arrived at Lanayru Desert. You can use your dowsing ability to locate the entrance to the trial you must pass to open the way to the sacred flame. Nice. So yeah, if you can't spot it by now, I'll go ahead and open my dowsing and yeah, it's right there where the butterflies are and that weird misty light is located. So just go ahead and run straight to it and then take out your harp and start strumming. And just like that, everything darkens. I'm like, what I thought is Link like enters the other world, but no, just everything darkens really quickly, even when the sun is out. I don't know how that's working, but now we gotta play with the pulse of Fi's voice. Hopefully I can do this right, like just all in one go, because it's nice to listen to the music when she's playing it. There we go. Thrust your sword into the center of the mark and open the way to a new sacred realm. This music is just so calming. Wonder if it just stops afterwards. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Wait, no, it doesn't. It just has like the background noise of like the wind playing. That's so cool. I really like this music. All right, whatever. Let's go ahead and ready our sword. Ah, man, I love this like stance Link does right before he thrusts it in. All right, here we go into the Silent Realm. Okay, so yeah, the sandy desert looks way different here in the Silent Realm. It's all blue. It's crazy how they just changed the atmosphere of the game so quickly. Like, this does not look the way Lanayru province did at first. It's so creepy now, and I love that. I love the Silent Realms because of that, because it changes up so much. But yeah, Master Link, as you know by now, I cannot follow you. The trial calls out your mind alone, as it is in every Silent Realm. This is the second trial, known as Nayru's Silent Realm. It will test your wisdom, Master. You must overcome this trial to find the flames that will enhance your sword. Alright, here we go. So yeah, we're in Nayru's area. I mean, if that wasn't obvious already, we're going to be getting Nayru's tears, or the tears of Nayru, to power up this spirit vessel, because we are in Lanayru. So yeah, that's why we're doing it here. And just like, you know, Farore, Faron, and same goes with Eldin for the Din. But yeah, okay, so do you have any questions? I do not. I just thought I'd explain like the provinces and the reason why the protectors of those provinces are named really similar to it. Yeah, it's because of that, because they're pretty much like named after, I guess, the province itself. So let's go ahead and get started. Like, the only one you can spot right off in the beginning that looks easy to get is the one in front of us. It seems really risky because there's a guard right there, but don't worry, they're not that fast if you run. So let's just go ahead and step right out, lose everything, and now they have awoken. Look at that. He's gonna start running towards us. You want to be quick. You want to be really quick and just pick it up just like that. And there we go. So the tier of Nayru. We have 14 left, and hopefully we can do that really soon. It's not going to be that difficult, especially if we pick up one of these fruits. I want to go ahead and cover all the ones located around the facility itself, like the Lanayru mining facility, because yeah, these ones are like, there's so many right here, and they seem really easy to avoid. So I just want to like get rid of them, because I feel like I will end up avoiding one, and then once I start branching my way around the desert itself, I'm not gonna find any other one. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and grab all of these. I believe these are all the ones we can currently get. Thing is, the fruit just wore off, so that kind of sucks. All right, let's just go ahead and head up here. Because up here there is another one, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I'll find a fruit up here as well, so it can kind of like reset what I've been doing. I can kind of know if there's anything else surrounding here, because I'm not too sure. Okay, there is. Also, there is one of these guys. Yes, a guardian. He's just chillaxing. All right, so looking around, there's no more around us. like around this facility, so we can start making our way around. And yes, a dusk relic, sweet. I really want these because they're so easy to find in this realm, so I need to make use of it. I really need to make use of collecting them because you can't just head back to a realm like this. It's not really a thing you do, so you definitely want to make use of it if you're like me and want to collect stuff and build up your inventory, I guess. All right, so this is how we do it. I gotta push this minecart to the end, and then just head up here. We're already about to waste half of this little flower petal thing that goes on when you just pick up a new one, which is kind of crazy. It's taking us so long to find one and then the other and so on and so forth. But I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible and not get caught. Can I not head up here? This is kind of lame. Okay, there we go. But yeah, like none of them are gonna be located within the quicksand because this area is huge. They're all like located right by each other, which is nice. So you don't have to like literally look all around here. Because if you did, that would actually really suck. Alright, there's one over there. So it doesn't matter if I do get caught. I can easily head towards it. So I'll go ahead and let them catch me. And I'll just run up and grab it. Because there should be... Yeah, there's one right at the entrance of this area. So go ahead and... I want to see him start running towards me. But yeah, he's right there. He would have went insane and started flying towards me. It's really creepy the way they look when they do come towards you as well. Yeah, because they move pretty fast. Actually, it always terrifies me. And these guys kind of terrify me as well. Because I know that they can catch me easy. Alright, so you just want to be careful. Just go ahead and walk your way around. Ooh, a dusk skull. That's what I want. There we go. Picked it up. I'm good. I'm safe. No one knows where I am. Let's go to run around like this. I do want to make my way to the other side, but the gate is closed. So you have to kind of like do it manually, where you run up here and then you walk this way and then go like this. So yeah, kind of sucks, but we almost have all of them collected, and I believe all of them are going to be located on the side of the map, so we're pretty much done, right? Let me quickly look around. Oh, there are two back there. Okay, yeah, we're almost done then, since they're all so freaking close to each other. So there is awakening water over here. I don't think this will be much of an issue. I think I could just grab that cart. The second it goes back into the ground, I can pull it all the way there without having to reset the waking water from coming back up. So if I start pulling now, it's starting to rise, but just stay confident. Come on, Link, you can do this. Okay, and whoa, I did. Okay, I did it like perfectly. You have to be like really careful with that, I guess. All right, so one over here. And then we're good. The last three are back there, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to go ahead and grab another fruit and see if I am correct. So nothing here. Yep. 1, 2, and I'm sure 3 is like, you know, somewhere over here as well. So yeah, not that bad. I thought this was going to be more difficult, but it wasn't at all. And I think I should definitely risk it with this one. Let me see. Screw it. Okay. I don't know. Was that smart? I don't think that was that smart because he's really close to me. He's really close to me, and we made it. Okay, so maybe it was pretty smart. Please don't make it here. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, that did work out, but I only see one more tier. Where would the last one be? Huh. I like how they blocked off all the areas that you could enter. They don't want you to enter indoors anywhere. So instead of like literally gating them off, like here is a gate, but the other ones are just like I believe we bombed this wall over here, but it's just cracked again. They should have just added gates everywhere. That would have actually looked a lot cooler, at least in my opinion. That way you know everything is restricted instead of acting like nothing ever happened here. Because that wall had to be bombed, I'm pretty sure, to like advance on within the game. But yeah, it's fine that we got caught once again. We do have a guy over here. Let's see him start running towards. Yeah, look at the way they run. They have such a cool animation. It's really detailed. I guess that's what makes them more alive, and that's what makes it way more freaky. But we have done it. We have obtained all of them, and now there we go. I just realized this game is filled with like beacons of light. Like that's a huge way to mark your area and where to go and this and that and etc, etc. Wonder if it's gonna be like that in the next Zelda game, like the Zelda Wii U game. They should do that as well. It's really convenient. Like, I actually really like the idea of beacons, because when the world is really vast, just seeing that beam of light literally tells you where you're gonna go, instead of constantly having to pause the map and like having a beacon just on your map. That'd be really annoying. Like, I have to constantly check my map or see where the X is, whatever you can use as a beacon. I think that's really dumb. Like, they definitely came up with something super convenient in this game, if you ask me. But there we go. So the vessel has been complete. Let's see what our reward is. The sacred gift is going to be claw shots. Yeah, with this sacred gift, you'll be able to explore areas that were previously unreachable. You can aim for vines and the targets. The targets are huge, and you see them throughout the game. From the beginning of the game, you can actually notice them. So they want you to revisit a lot of the game with the claw shots and pick up a bunch of goodies. So now, that's pretty much what we're going to do. Now that we have the claw shot, there's a lot of things we can grab, especially here in the Lanayru Desert, that we're going to do before we make our way to the next area here in the Lanayru province. So yeah, congratulations, Master. Thank you. You have completed the trial. You now have the power to proceed to the sacred flame that will be entrusted to your sword and your strong spirit. And that is the first example of what the claw shot hooks look like. And we can easily just attach ourselves to it and claw straight to it. Yeah, I like how you get claw shots in this game. Really similar to Twilight Princess. And you're given double claw shots right off in the beginning, which is insane to think about. That we can just hook from one area to another, kind of like Spider-Man. So there we go, I hooked on. If Link was grabbing onto it, I could have easily hooked onto something else. There's a chest over there, but we're gonna ignore that actually. Because this episode I want to focus mainly on the Silent Realm. I was gonna say Spirit Realm, but that's not it. The Silent Realm. So now that we have that done with, we can start exploring around here and using our claw shot to do a bunch of cool stuff. I really love the claw shot in this game. I can't wait to continue on. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like. Thank you all so much for watching once again. I've been ZeldaMaster. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.